Alright guys, welcome back to 𝖩force Gaming, and today we are going to review the Sanag A5X. Alright, so this is the latest edition from Sanag. Alright, and if you guys have watched my videos for quite some time, you guys should know that I have reviewed a lot of Sanag products because this company is offering, alright, they offer this kind of like budget earbuds or earphones, alright, at a really affordable price, alright. Yet they do not compromise on the sound quality or the technology that was built into their products. So that's why I love to review their products, because they are offering, alright, probably like a $200 to $300 worth of technology inside this, alright, for a fraction of the price. So it's really incredible. Alright, so what I have here is the blue one. If I'm not wrong, it's the blue one. I think they have other colors as well. You guys can check out their site to learn more. Okay, so let's just unbox this and see what we get inside the box. Alright, so yeah, see what's included in the box. So yeah, I love the way they design the box. You guys can see. Alright, it's like a gold and black kind of design, so give you the very premium feel to it. Alright, so this is more for a sports headset. They will mention it over here. So yeah, so if you guys looking for a budget-friendly sport headset, you guys should definitely check this out. Okay, so this is the one you guys can see. Alright, really nice packaging. Alright, let's see what we get here. So let's just open this thing up. Okay, we do get the headset over here. Put the headset aside, see what other things we get. Okay, so this is all aside, and okay, so it's a nice ziplock bag. Okay, so we do get a booklet and a warranty card. So yeah, this booklet is really thick. Okay, so I'm curious what okay, so they have come in different languages. So if yeah, so they have every languages you need. So if you have issues, don't worry, because they have every language that you want. Okay, so what's inside here, alright, is just a USB-A to USB-C cable, alright, for you to charge up this one. So I'm not going to open it because you guys know how a cable looks like. Okay, so for today's show, this will be the main thing of today's show. So yes, you guys can see this is the headset itself, alright, and this thing is very lightweight. Alright, so this thing only weighs 25 grams, so it's really lightweight. So it's really good for those when you're like running. Okay, if you use this for jogging, it will be really awesome because you won't feel any pressure or any weights on your ear or on your head as well. Alright, and overall the build quality is really good. Okay, it really feels really nice and pretty solid. Okay, so this headphone uses air conduction technology, so it uses airwave, some vibrations to create sound. So it's really cool. You guys can see right over here, right? They also have a few controls right over here. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, they have a few controls over here, right at the bottom here. Okay, and this thing can be opened up, alright, to show the charging port. So this one is enclosed by a rubber because this thing is IPX5 water resistant. So because it's a sports headset, right? So if you are running, you sweat a lot, you don't have to worry about your sweat damaging the internal parts of this, alright, or even if you're using it in rain, alright, this will be totally safe from that because it has IPX5 water resistant rating. Alright, so yeah, so and you can see this thing is really flexible, alright, but there's a bit of pressure as well, so it won't be like too loose, so it will like fall off your head. Right, so there is a decent pressure, but you can see it can expand up to about this big. So if you have a huge head, I have a huge head, so yeah, you can see now it's just like that part. It's like 1/3 of my head. Okay, so let me just put this onto my ear. Alright, so this thing doesn't go on your ear at all. So how you wear this is, right, this one just stick beside your ear. You guys can see, alright, this thing sticks beside your ear. It's not anywhere near my ear. It's just near your ear, but it's not in your ear. So you guys can see it's really comfortable. Alright, so you still can hear what people have to say. You still can hear, like, you know, the bird chirping. If you're running, you're jogging, you can still hear the bird chirping, all this. Right, really nice. Alright, it's super comfortable. That's one thing I love to mention about this thing. It's really comfortable. It's so lightweight, and it's yet so comfortable that, you know, it stays in my head really well. So no matter how I turn, all right, how I go up and down, it will stay in place. So yeah, you guys can see it feels really, really great. All right, so if you're running all this, you don't have to worry about it. You can just put on, play your music and forget about it. So you might be asking, how long can this thing last? So this thing can last up to 8 hours of continuous playback, which I think is way more than enough for your jog. Unless you're jogging for 8 hours, unless you're running those ultra marathons, then probably this might not be suitable for you. But if you're going for like a normal jog, normal exercise like in the gym, jogging probably take an hour or maximum 2 hours. All right, this thing can last you up to 4 cycles. So it's really, really good, really long lasting battery life, and the charging is really quick as well. All right, and there are physical buttons over here. So when you are probably doing workouts or exercise, all right, you can physically feel the buttons and you can increase the volume or decrease the volume, which I love physical button, especially, all right, usually those that, you know, advertise for sports, because you know when you are sports, you definitely will sweat. And when you sweat, sometimes your sweat might touch those, might touch the ear tips itself, the device itself, alright. And if those users those captive touch one, the sweat can also trigger a touch because it has like salts in it, so it can also trigger a touch. So sometimes you don't want to touch it, but your sweat drip through it, alright, it will register as a touch and you will start play or pause your music or next track, which is really, really annoying. So I hate those captive touch one on, you know, sports earbuds, alright. But with this, it's physical, so you don't have to like feel where is it, you just have to feel the button, just click on it, done. Alright, in less than 1 second you can increase your volume, decrease your volume, which I love about this. Okay, so right now I'm going to just show you guys the app itself on how you guys can connect it to the app. So this thing can also connect to the app itself. Okay, so I'm gonna just open up my Sanag app. Okay, confirm, allow. Okay, so let me just turn on Bluetooth. Alright, so you will scan for devices. Alright, so I can just add device. Probably I have to turn it on because it's not on at the moment. Yeah, so I'll turn it on. Okay, so I can feel a vibration here. I think this is more like a, I wouldn't say this more like an air conduction. I would say this is a bone conduction because there is no speaker output over here. Right? This is crazy. There is no speaker output over here. So I think the sounds come from vibrating the bone, alright, on your head. Alright, so it vibrates the skull on your head, which creates music waves, so you can hear music, and the nearby cannot hear. I'm going to double check that later. But this, they advertise as air conduction, but I think this is more of a bone conduction one. Now that I actually see it close up in person, there is no holes for like to put a speaker or for like sounds to come up from. Okay, so I have really no idea is this a bone conduction or air conduction. Right, but let me just connect it first. Let me just pair with it. Okay, it's connected 100%. So yeah. Prior to that, I have not unboxed this. You guys can see I unboxed with you, and it still has 100% of it. So you can see the battery on this. It's really good. Okay. So now it's on my ear. Let me just click on connect next time. Okay, so they have a few key operations here: the volume up, volume down. All right, you can next track, fast forward and charge. All right, and they also have EQ settings over here. So they have like rock, pop, classical, so you can choose the EQs that you like as well, so to fit the music you're listening to. Or you guys can try out their SSQVP stereo. This is one of their more optimized, one of their best EQ settings for the best listening. So this is more like a general one for everything, so you don't have to like every time when you listen to different music you have to like change the EQ. So this one will automatically tune it to the way it sounds. So yeah, so you can also control it on the app, so you can see the percentage, all this, you can change the EQ, so it's really awesome. So right now I'm going to just listen to the music and to verify if it is a bone conduction or air conduction one. Okay, so I'm going to just listen to some music, alright, and I'm going to come back to you guys in about 10 minutes time to tell you my verdict on how this thing actually sounds. Alright, so yeah, I will just go ahead and play some music, and I will see you guys in about 5 to 10 minutes time. So I'll see you guys soon.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so I have listened to a wide range of music, alright, and I would say that this thing is really incredible. So the first thing first, I would say, is this air conduction or bone conduction? I would say it's a mix. It does create vibrations. Alright, so it's more like a mix between air conduction and bone conduction. So if I were to take this off, I cannot hear anything at all. So there's no sound coming out from here, but there is like, you can hear things from inside here. So if you go very, very close, you can hear sounds. So I think it's more like a air and bone conduction at the same time. So yeah, it's amazing. So when you put onto your ear, only you can hear it yourself. So no one else can hear it. So later I'm going to demonstrate to you. When I take this off, no one can hear it as only you, which I will show it to you guys later on. But let me just talk about how this thing actually sounds. So this thing sounds really, really clear, really good. I love classical music, alright, and I say this one, play classical music, really not, it's not as good as those like, you know, directly on your ears one, but this one is good enough, alright, for daily listening for sports. So I think it's good enough for you to listen to. It's okay. I wouldn't say it sounds really good, alright, compared to other kinds of, you know, more direct in-ear one, which those sounds much clearer, but this thing also sounds good enough. I wouldn't say it's very bad, or I wouldn't say it's really good, but this thing is good enough for enjoying it. Alright, but one thing I'd like to mention is this thing is really good in the bass. So if you guys, you know, especially working out, alright, you need to get it pumped, alright, alright, for the, you know, hype out, alright. So if you listen to those like, you know, bass heavy kind of music, this thing is really suitable because it really gives you the feel that you can feel your head vibrating, all this. It's very hard to describe that, but it gives you that punch for you, in the music itself, to give you the extra boost in your workout. So it's really amazing. I would love to use this in gym, or it give you the extra push, the extra punch in this. So if you are using this for bass heavy for sports, it's really, really suitable for sports, alright. But for daily use, it's really comfortable because it doesn't go into your ear, so it stays outside your ear. So it's really comfortable. You can wear this for long hours without worrying about, you know, it being, you know, painful in your ears. For me, if I use those in-ear one that goes inside your ears one, alright, I will start to feel the pain after 1 or 2 hours, which is very unpleasant. This one I can put for a whole day. I will even forget about it because it's so lightweight. Alright, so yeah, you can basically use this, alright, to listen to music. It sounds really good as well. Alright, but if you guys want to use this for sport, definitely recommend using to get this. If you guys mainly just want to use this for sports, definitely highly recommend this one. Alright, so right now I'm going to just play the music at max volume. Alright, let me just show you guys. Alright, it's max volume right here. Okay, and I'm going to see if you guys can hear anything at all if someone is standing next to me, because this is more like a bone and air conduction. So only you can hear the sound. No one else can hear the sound. Let's prove this by showing to you if anyone beside you or very close to you can hear anything at all. So let's play the music right now. Okay, and yeah, okay, so let's put this mic right around this distance. Right, let me just double check the sound waves. Okay, so I just put this over here. Yep, the mic is not picking out any sound. I put this close to me. Yeah, the mic is not picking out any sound because it uses vibration. So if I were to, alright, place this mic, alright, touching the headset itself, yeah, you can hear, I think you guys can hear it, alright. So if I were to place this mic near it, then you guys can hear it. Like, place this mic on it physically. So so yeah, this is how good this thing actually, you don't have to worry about like people hearing what you're listening to because only you can hear it. That's the plus point of like air bone conduction one. I think this is more, they could advertise this as bone conduction instead of air conduction because, you know, it really uses vibration, but you can still hear a bit of sounds when you put like your finger. Maybe it vibrates your whole body to create sound. I have no idea, but it's really incredible. So one thing you don't have to worry about is definitely no one can hear what you're listening to. So yeah, this is a really awesome pair of earbuds or headset you guys can use. Alright, if you guys are using this for sports, definitely recommend using this. If you guys want more like comfortable daily wear, alright, don't worry about your ears hurting or anyone hearing it, and you are able to hear the background noise, alright, probably you don't want to like completely mute out everyone around you. This is also, you can also use this because, you know, it's pretty comfortable for daily wear. Music listening is really good. Alright, and yeah, it's lightweight, long battery life. There's nothing I can complain about. So that's what I love about Sanag product is that, alright, they are offering you, alright, expensive specification, okay, that usually you will pay $100 to $200 for, alright, at a fraction of the price. So this is really incredible. So if you guys want to check out this, alright, Sanag A5X, you guys can check out the first link in the description down below and get this for yourself. So that's all for you guys. If you find today's video really interesting and really helpful, alright, you guys can let me know in the comment section as well. And once again, don't miss out on this opportunity to get this, alright, right now using the first link in the video description down below. So yes, that's all for you guys, and this is 𝖩force Gaming, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
I don't wanna cry.